afternoon. We are live again from the Arkansas Paranormal Expo, and we have with us here the host of the whole event. This is Heather Amato.
Hello, everybody.
Heather, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I have been hosting the Arkansas Paranormal Expo since its inception. So it's either 12 or 13 years. There's a couple of lost COVID years that really throw me off. And my daytime gig is I am the host of Exhibition X for the Discovery Channel.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
So, how did you guys get into starting the whole Paranormal Expo?
So my mom really wanted to provide a place that people could dip their toe into the paranormal. Maybe they were too nervous to actually go out on an investigation or to sign up for something, but this is a very welcoming event, very open. We have speakers of all types, so people can feel really comfortable with just learning a little bit more about the paranormal. And we loved investigating at McCarthy Museum, so we knew that it needed to be a benefit for McCarthy Museum. So we just tied that all together, and here we are.
So, do you know the history of it? Is what year it was built or anything?
18.
40?
Yeah, I want to say it's right before the Civil War. So I want to say it's in late 50s, early 60s, but I could be wrong on that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think somebody else told us that it was like 1850s, 1860s.
Yeah. That tracks. Yeah.
And it started off as, was this a school or something?
So it was a arsenal, but
Arsenal,
it changed hands during the Civil War, and it's had multiple different purposes since then. I know when I grew up here, it was the Museum of Discovery, the Children's Museum. So I used to spend the night here when they do sleepovers, and my best friend's mom would run those sleepovers, so we would always sneak out of where we were supposed to be and like go downstairs and all the creepy places and see how long we could last, and usually it wasn't that long.
So that kind of what got you started into being interested?
I always loved the paranormal, and I was not what you're supposed to be doing, but I definitely was using a Ouija board by the 6th grade.
Yeah. We all did.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
My 10th birthday.
Yeah, exactly, right? But it was just a series of things. I loved the Ghostbusters. Some of my first toys were literally like a ghost trap from Ghostbusters, and a ghost pack. It was my brother's, but I stole it. And so I just run around the house like sliding open, be like, I'm catching the ghost.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, I just always loved the paranormal.
That's pretty awesome.
That is terrific. Okay, Adrian, you have just
What's that?
distracted us completely. You just distracted us.
So what's the question?
Sorry, I didn't hear. I'm looking through my phone.
But what's the question?
He's looking for
Well,
The phone is the question.
Well, I
He
know,
needs to
but I
find
don't
his
care. What's the question? You gotta ask
Who are you?
Heather a question.
I'm nobody.
You're nobody.
Absolutely nobody. I
It's
just
her
have one of
middle
those
name.
faces.
Middle name.
I look like everybody's cousin.
So what do they call you?
Um,
Are you an investigator? Are you a host? Are you just
I think
you're
technically.
the eye candy for the exhibition?
No. I think technically I'm the host, but I'm also an investigator. But I think when my name pops up, it always says host.
Just pay attention. I'm gonna really look.
Yeah, you should. And then tell me what it says.
So I'm kind of interested in your day job. Can you tell us a little bit how you got started in that?
I actually got the job because of that. So there was they book that often, and they reached out to my mom, and my mom was like, "Hey, I think you kind of need to respond to this guy," and so I did, and that's what. Long story short of it, that's what happened. A short story out of a long story. However that phrase goes.
Words, yeah.
Words.
They're hard, aren't
They are very difficult.
Start with a few words. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Less is always better.
So,
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, so on your day job, what do you actually do? I mean, as far as on the adventure side,
Yeah.
the investigation
Yeah.
side of it, what do you,
We do it all.
What's your
So we get sent out. Usually, either Phil or I or Gates will pitch an episode, an idea of what we need to investigate to the team, and then we decide we agree on it, and then we go. So we get sent out, and we go to different locations, whether it's haunted locations or looking for cryptids or looking for UFOs, and we go and do that. And we try to gather as much evidence as we possibly can. We shoot for as long as we can. Sometimes, we get some incredible evidence. So that's how we do it.
And you get to see some incredible places.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, yeah,
yeah, and the thing that really gets me, I mean, I've met Josh.
yeah. He's
I didn't get a chance to shake his hand or anything, but he was in St. Louis not long ago.
oh nice, yeah,
And about 5 of us got to go to a show. And oh
nice.
my God, just a nice guy.
He's amazing.
Really, really nice guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you just.
That jacket on.
No.
You're not peeling off the.
It was that.
Oh,
There you are.
oh, never mind. Okay. Well, now,
Yeah,
but I need
yeah.
the thing to match it.
Yeah, that's better.
There you go. But no, I really enjoy when I see some of the shows. I really enjoy the aspect that it's so realistic.
Oh gosh,
You know,
yeah.
it doesn't seem contrived
No, 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 no.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of other shows.
yeah.
It's like who are you trying to fool?
Yeah,
This one
yeah,
is he's trying to fool himself.
yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, no, and yeah, Gates is absolutely amazing. He's been such a great mentor to me, as Phil has as well. And that was what was so incredible when I got the job. I was like, man, I don't know how much they're going to investigate or what I get to really do, but I bring my own equipment.
Okay.
So they had some equipment, but I bring like my own XLS, and I am constantly searching for new equipment. So I got tripwires, and this is so fun. And well, maybe I'm not supposed to say it. I'm gonna say it in 2 years. I always think outside of the box with equipment. So everyone's using cat balls now.
Yeah.
Because they're great, because they go, especially if you use it in conjunction with something else. So then
Exactly.
yeah, you're getting like double activities or triple activities. So
Right.
it's
Corroboration.
yeah, it's evaluating or reaffirming. And recently I used just like a motion sensor toy Jeep. That's a kid's toy,
Oh, interesting.
right? And so you just put it on the ground, and especially I was hoping to interact with some nature spirits that were children. And so I was like, oh, let's see if we can get them to play. And so if that thing is moving all the way over there, and there's no bugs, and there's nothing hitting it, I mean, it's a great sign of paranormal activity to me. So yeah, I love thinking outside of the box with that equipment.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So your role, is it more on the paranormal investigator side?
I
I'm
think so,
sorry,
yeah.
The paranormal is so encompassing.
I know,
But
yeah.
it's more the
Yeah.
ghosty side.
I like
or-
I love the ghosty stuff, as I like to say it. Like I love ghosts. That's what I've been doing for 20 years with my mom and our group. But I go out on cryptid investigations as well. And one of my favorite was the Loch Ness monster, which we got a legitimate sonar hit of something that looked like a snake-like shape, but it was so large that it shouldn't have been in the lake.
Good.
And it was a legit sonar hit.
Yeah, that was actually shown on TV,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think I saw that.
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen a bunch of them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it was so incredibly exciting. We were like, for me, I was like, Loch Ness is in there. Nessie's in there. You can't explain it. It's not an eel, So
Exactly. Yeah. Now, I think you guys have investigated outside a lot too, like in forests and stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So when we
Was
go,
it lava tunnels or something, or
we
caves?
just done a lava tunnel. And Jess and Phil may have done one previous to me, but we just shot an episode in lava tunnels as well. That has not aired yet, so I won't talk too much about it.
You don't need to. That's okay. But I've seen that. But I've also seen one where you're out in the woods, I think.
Oh yeah, there's a
And
ton
there
out
was
in swamps and woods.
Yeah, and you guys were looking. You didn't know what it was. I think you were actually investigating for ghosts, I think. But all of a sudden, you started seeing eyes, and you were thinking that it might have been a Bigfoot or some creature out there
I mean,
just beyond the camera line.
This is what is so kind of terrifying about, going out into the woods investigations, because I find that every time I go out there, I'm looking for one thing, but then there's always something else. And then you hear a branch snap over there, and you're like, well, what was that?
Exactly.
Am I about to die?
Yeah,
Like, what is hunting me?
And foods.
Yeah, it just keeps the nature investigations where we go into swamps or where we go into the woods or the jungle. It's so intense because there's so many different things it could be. And so, and also, when you're trying to get one of these cryptids or investigate one of these cryptids, you gotta have the mind of a hunter. So you have to be quiet and stealthy and try to not scare anything off. But then like a lot of the times I'm like, man, I'm getting hunted right now. I know that.
That's the scary
Yeah.
Smart. And there's snakes and
Oh
stuff.
gosh, yeah.
Hmm.
Lord, yeah.
Bobcats, cute
Yep.
pumas, it doesn't matter. Anything
Yep.
that's scary, and as Adrian would say, something is going to eat me.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
So, and the thing, I know growing up, I did a lot of hiking and such, the younger age, not too much anymore, but the thing that would get me is when, you know, you go into the woods and you're pretty far in and you're hearing birds and you're hearing like, oh God, what did I just do?
That happened to us in Kentucky, and we, at the same time, it got really quiet, and then I heard some knocks, and I was like, oh, that was a knock. Like, that was a Bigfoot knock. And so you're like, man, something just sounded the alarm. They're talking to each other. They know we're here. We don't know exactly where they are. And so you're just trying to keep your head on a swivel.
What was your most favorite time being at the
Um, I always say, like, I loved uh, it's just so haunted, and there's a lot of physical activity there as well. So I had cat balls. I was trying to set up, and one fell off, and I was like, "Oh, it just fell off the rocking horse. That's what happened." And then I put it back, and then the next time it fell off a little harder, and I was like, "Okay." And then I put it back again, and then the next time it got flown across the room, and I was like, "Okay, all right, I get it. I got it now. You want my attention." So I always say Chillingham was great. The Loch Ness was great. And I loved Belize as well. I love the opportunity to go into, investigate these Mayan temples and what they consider to be their underworld. And the deeper we went into this cave system, the closer we got to their underworld. And there was evidence of, you know, sacrifice. So it was incredibly interesting to have that access.
Interesting. Wow.
You found it?
So,
It
there
was
you
in
go.
your pocket all along.
It's in his other
I don't
pocket.
know about that.
We kept putting the sound, find my phone, beep, 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 beep. I would have been.
Yeah, you weren't worried at all.
This is live, folks. We're got people wandering around and they're asking
Excuse
questions.
me, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I don't know what all questions they asked you yet,
None.
but
None.
No, go ahead.
but whenever you were I don't know the story about how you got involved with
Yes, but it's from the expo, and I was telling them, yeah, it was all from the expo.
all from the.
I really like your hair, by the way. It's so beautiful. Yeah.
It's a week.
That's
It's not a big.
Did they
just
talk,
jelly.
did they talk about woo-woo-ness at all?
Not yet.
Not
Oh,
yet.
yeah.
Now, do you have woo-woo?
Woo woo.
I always
Go
say that I'm sensitive.
Okay. And he
So-
says, woo.
Sensitive. I
Yeah.
find Little House on the Prairie. Rory goes wilder again.
I know you're sensitive,
Yeah, I'm not
Adrian.
kinda
I've known you
sensitive.
for too long now to not know that you're sensitive.
But so
He
so
cries on the show.
how do
I don't. So whenever I'm investigating a place, I will go through the different spaces, and when I feel something, and usually I can tell immediately when I walk in, that's where I know, okay, I'm going to start here. And then I'll move from the other rooms and move elsewhere. And usually it's like a feeling that's back, like something's watching me or something.
Yeah.
so you don't see things?
I do.
You-
I see shadow people and I see orbs, like light.
Yeah.
The shadow. This past year, I had some access to some incredible places that there were so many shadow figures that I was just like, like walking in military formation and
Yeah.
stuff. And I'll tell you a quick story, and I won't tell you where it is because it hasn't aired. But
Ooh.
we were in a location, and we were about to start shooting. And I said, "Oh, there's someone walking down the sidewalk. We better wait. We don't want to be interrupted." So we were waiting, and I clear as day saw this figure walking towards us, and then I looked back, and it was gone, and there was nobody there, and so I was like, "Huh." And then they were like, "Get the cameras up."
Then you're like, oh, I didn't.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, that was not a living one."
So did you ever go to Germany or anything like
I did go. Well, we drove through Germany. We did a whole special on Nazis, but it was in the Czech Republic.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, and so we were at Hoska Castle, and then we went to Riesa tunnels. So that was very intense.
I would love to go to the concentration camps because my great opa was actually killed in one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
Yeah.
think they'll let people in. That's one. I would love to do that too.
You
but
can
I-
Well,
tour
you can.
some of
Yeah,
them.
you can go as a
You can tour,
yeah
but
tour,
it's
but
really-
no, I don't
They
think you can
wouldn't
do
let
an
you
investigation. I don't think you would. Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
what places made your not just show wise?
Yeah.
What places made your head spin the most?
You know, we had and I was talking to my mom yesterday about this. One of our very first times investigating was in Hot Springs in a loft downtown, and we were with someone else, and she set us down on the couch, and she had a live feed camera hooked up to the TV, and we were just sitting there, and you could just see all these orbs flying around because we were watching the TV, and we'd be like, "Oh my gosh, there's something right on the camera." So that was really cool. And another time, our whole group, we went up to the 1890s Village up in Northwest Arkansas. And that place, because it's historic buildings that have been moved to new location.
oh,
There was a church there that was just some was in there, and the crazy thing was that we all experienced it. One of our members felt like she was being choked. Mom felt like someone sat down right beside her and was ice cold. And so we were all just kind of like freaking out. And that was before we knew how to like protect ourselves and like really, it was like we were wide open.
Yeah.
So those were the two experiences, from the get-go that really like intrigued me.
Which is really cool because we always see these things on TV and everybody wants to go do the TV places.
Yeah.
But the things down the street could be
Yeah.
way cooler.
Yeah.
I mean, this building itself has got so much. I mean, and I was telling them I used to have sleepovers here as a kid, with the Museum of Discovery, and I mean, there was a room downstairs that I just hated going in, and I'm telling you, it would be you're like, oh, there's something bad here, So, but yeah, I mean, you don't have to travel the world,
Yeah.
and you can do a call and response session in your own living room,
Yeah, the most wanted location in the world could be the house next door.
right next door,
So
Yeah.
you never know.
Yep, it's true.
And it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't do anything on. It doesn't appear on command. So,
Yeah.
The fact that I want to go to all the places that you went to. Island.
Oh yeah, Spike Island.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Do you not watch a show?
Dude, I am a one-woman crew on my show.
What a shame on you.
Oh, I know. That's
Which
very
island was it?
impressive. That's very impressive. Yeah, that's really impressive.
Which island was it? I think there's been a couple.
Now, when I get her on my show, I'll be watching some of this.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Is this the?
Yeah, take a boat out there.
Spike Island. Yeah, in Ireland with gates. Yeah, yeah,
That looked like a wicked place.
yeah. It was crazy. Yeah, that place is
Okay.
crazy. Ha. Yeah.
I want
Um,
to go to Ireland so bad, too.
Ireland's lovely. I love Scotland. Yeah,
Oh,
and the people are so nice.
I heard that. too.
Yeah.
I was just reading that earlier.
Yeah.
The nicest people you've ever met.
I mean, I loved it. Yeah,
What's
so
food? What is that food?
loved it.
Did you really?
I mean, I'm not eating blood sausage, but like everything
Oh,
else,
that's true.
and the scotch and the whiskey and the beer. Come on now.
I'm not having scotch for a while. No, thank you.
It's original there. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, there you go.
exactly.
We're going over there next year.
Oh, good.
Taking a cruise, so we stop and change that. But I'm going to go to Guinness. That's my stop.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I'm going to have to have any drinks out there.
It's so good. You know what I didn't realize? There's like multiple styles of beer like Guinness over there. There's Murphy's, and I just had no idea.
Yeah.
It's
Good.
great.
We don't get a bunch of that over here.
I know. I know.
We don't get that luxury.
Say-
I don't have any
yeah.
more questions.
No, we're good. We're good.
No,
Life
we're
is
good.
No more
These are
questions.
big responses. I passed out. Just turn the camera around.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
No,
We'll put it all on you.
Tell us what you have coming. Anything fun coming up in the future that you might be doing, or
That
when
you
are you
can't tell.
gonna
that you can
get
talk
in
about.
advance?
Oh no, gosh, no. Y'all see how difficult it is for me to
You're
just
a
talk on
star. You can
this.
Headline the event.
No, words are my nemesis.
Oh,
If I can get through this interview without dropping an F-bomb, I'll be good.
Oh, you know what?
We don't
That's
always-
why I talk to
We don't always do that.
We'll just yell beep. It's okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
Done that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
I've
They'll
actually been
point-
called a
they'll-
potty mouth quite a few times.
Yeah, they'll point to me and I go.
Me too, me too. No, so I have a couple months off, so I'm very excited about that to just rest up and get strong and be able to do a chin up so I can rappel and climb and do all the things, and then I'm back on the road.
Are
Nice.
you learning? Are you learning to do different things now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
So
Are you,
Batteries,
You mentioned
two AA batteries. Yeah,
Two double A.
two AA.
you mentioned that you do get a bit of input into where you guys go.
Yeah. So I have a working list of places I want to pitch, that I want to investigate. I'm dying to get to Egypt. I don't know if that's ever going to happen because I know that would be really, really cool. I know, or Valley of the Kings. Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Stuff they're finding under the pyramids.
I mean, I know. I just,
Stuff they're finding now. Yeah.
yeah. So I just don't know if, sorry, I'm double checking
That's
that
okay.
I'm good on time. I don't.
saw 222. Let's get
Two,
that.
yeah, right. I
Mhm.
always love making a wish whenever I see the same number every single time. But yeah, I just keep a working list together of stuff that I want to investigate, whether it's cryptids, ghosties. I really want to go to some catacombs too. I think that'd be neat.
Interesting.
Catacombs.
Oh,
Because there's so many different types of catacombs all over the world that I just think.
Wasn't the French catacombs?
Yep.
Yeah.
France has some, Scotland has some, Peru has some. I mean, and there's
Italy, I think. too.
yeah. There's such a concentration. I would be interested to see if there's any activity down there.
So do you have a bucket list? I mean, a specific bucket list that
One of them I checked off this past year, which is great. It'll air in the spring.
I don't know.
Um,
We'll just-
Anything.
can't say anything,
Number
can't say
two.
anything, but I was very excited about that. Egypt is on my bucket list. And France, that is, there's a lot of Druid activity, history, and it's allegedly the place where Merlin was born and stuff. So that's a really cool spot. There's some fountains that are supposed to be magical fountains. So I want to go there. I could go on and on. There's so many places in the UK and Europe, and then I want to go over to Australia and do the Yowie. Like, there's just so many different things, And and the Yeti.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
For sure.
I mean,
Sure.
Suicide.
Yeah, I could just see you in a snowshoe.
I know. That'd be Suicide Forest. Yeah, that's.
Black Forest in
I
Germany.
know. That actually is. I know, and I really do want to investigate the Black Forest as well. Yeah, because the Grimm's brothers pulled a lot of.
Yeah.
That's all those stories came from. And me,
That's my favorite part of the history.
Oh, I know.
exactly. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And me, on my bucket list, I've got still Pompeii.
I've been to Pompeii. I didn't get to investigate, but yeah, incredible.
That was
That's cool.
There's some fun things about Pompeii that are not family friendly.
Okay.
Oh!
You know,
We'll talk offline.
Yeah.
I go by your mother. This is your mother's fault.
Amazing.
Thank
Now
you.
get out of the way.
Now you're getting out of the way. What time do I have? Double checking on the next speaker is 2:45. So I got 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
10 minutes.
Perfect.
Double checking.
You got a question?
is there anything that you were maybe wanting to tell us about that we haven't asked questions about yet?
I'm an
That you
open
would like
book.
everybody to know.
I'm an open book and my brain is fried.
Day 2 of the Paranormal.
Day 2.
Absolutely.
No, I'm so appreciative that y'all come and that y'all set up and that Adrian helps us out so much. And I think it's fascinating to be able to do all this and to bring all the equipment and to do a live interview at the expo is really freaking cool.
Like it.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all do it. I mean, honestly, because
Patience.
I'm like squirrel. I'm like, what's going on over there? What's going on over there?
You look cool, kid.
We just give him all of our squirrel and.
There you go. That's true.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
we go right and talk. Hey, we got this one over.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm the shy one.
Because this is like one of the few times a year that we're actually in the same
All
room.
together.
Oh, and that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool because it.
Yeah,
it's like-
4.5 to 6 hours.
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
I'm in St. Louis. He's Fort Smith.
Love St. Louis.
Caney, Kansas, and
Jeez, yeah.
uh,
So y'all are
North
really
Oklahoma. Nowheresville, Oklahoma. That's where she's from.
Yeah, nowhere. No.
Nowhere, Oklahoma,
There
yeah.
is a nowhere, but I'm not from nowhere.
No,
Well, there's-
I want to go.
so I think
I was going to ask, have you guys got into
Yes.
I was going to ask that. next.
So I'm pitching an episode that I would love to do. That actually, I've been to the Panhandle, of Florida,
Oh,
and it's
the
so.
orange light.
I know,
I
right?
saw those.
I saw them twice, and I've got a video of them.
Oh my.
And
Were they
so
like going brighter and dimming? Like
yeah, and there's like 6, and then they will disappear, and then they blink out.
Yes.
So the first time I saw them was probably 25 years ago, and there was a ton of us on the beach at night. and
Early
it was-
2000s.
So you're
Yeah.
like one.
Yes.
Yes.
2007
Yeah.
is when I saw it.
Yeah.
And they never mentioned it online at
No,
all. Not
no,
till
and it was
2011.
just like, what is going on here? And everyone was
Sorry,
like, what
I
is
get
that?
excited.
Yeah, no, I'm thrilled that you're excited because most people are like, what are you talking about, Heather? But no, so saw them way high in the sky.
Yeah.
And then the next time I saw them, they were so close to the ocean, and they were, and then they just disappeared
Yeah.
in like a green flash of light. It was so crazy.
Dying.
Yeah, yeah,
This one was at night in Destin, Florida.
Yeah, same.
It's like behind
same.
the house that my friend lived in.
Oh,
and
that's
I was
cool.
recording it on my
Yeah,
phone.
yeah,
I'm like, what are they doing? And
Yeah.
one was brightening and the
Yeah.
other two would dim and they
Yeah.
were bright, and then all of a sudden they were gone.
See, if I get this episode, you can be my witness.
Yes.
You know, it'll be both of us because like I've been
She
trying.
would hate
But
this.
She would hate it.
Oklahoma, like not even a year after
Yeah.
that, and my house
So
was
she
broken
was-
into, and that
she was
phone
scared.
and it's gone.
Of course, yeah.
I'm like,
I know, right?
conspiracy?
Yeah,
sus at
yeah,
all.
yeah. Not sus at all.
The Men in Black.
All right.
Doubt it.
I mean,
I've been
Yeah,
everywhere, all
Kansas.
over.
I have a
the east
friend
side,
that
and
lives
it's been
just
broken
9
into.
miles from me.
yeah.
That was who goes to work at 4:30 in the morning. He's been watching his flights.
See?
And we got him, his wife got him to record them and send them to me.
Dang.
Shared with Deb, and
Yeah.
she's going to get with the Kansas director.
Oh, that's amazing. We did so, and we went to Norway to specifically look into the Hessdalen lights, and those are completely different than the orange lights. Like, I mean, there are some that look like that, but what I saw, and it's gonna sound crazy, it looks like a star.
And it
Just-
twinkles,
Yeah, it twinkles,
and it doesn't take off.
and it looks like it's going straight up. And so it would be like, it was so weird because I saw these twinkling little stars not far off, and they're not stars.
Yeah.
And then you would see them just go and take straight off, like a star is just moving straight up. And you're like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Oh,
what's
It's
going
like,
on?
what just happened?
right.
Yeah.
Well, see, I saw my very first UFO I saw when I was like 7 years old.
Oh,
On the
amazing.
back deck in Alabama.
Uh,
Saw this twinkling little star. up in the
Yeah.
sky, and then it just jetted.
I know. That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
What the hell? And
I
then
love
the
that.
one you're talking about going straight.
Yep.
up. I saw that in Tulsa like
Yeah.
8 years ago.
I mean, it's amazing. And excellent camouflage.
Yeah.
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 No joke.
Excellent.
Full-
I mean, who's my thing with us?
Yeah.
Full moon night about 5 years ago in
Mhm.
May. I actually captured. I was taking a picture of the full moon from my porch.
Are you sure?
I'm in the middle of St. Louis, and
Yeah.
there's a bunch of clouds. Oh, it's so cool
Yeah.
because you know how the clouds cover part
Yep,
of the
yep.
full moon.
Uh-huh.
That's what I was going for, and then all of a sudden I see these two things go just flying by at tremendous speed. What the hell was that? So I clicked it.
Uh-huh.
I captured a third one that went by. So
Amazing.
I got a photo of a
It's
TikTok.
cool.
Amazing. I want to see it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Jeez.
I think I've got it here. But yeah, I mean, I've seen.
Got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Watch
She's
it.
been watching
Got
that time.
3 minutes.
Got to keep
Yeah, I mean-
everyone on schedule.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen
That's cool, though.
twinkling lights above, trees,
Yeah.
tree lines. And it's like, are they fairies? I don't know what they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too much happens.
I know. You just got to be out there.
Yeah.
That's it. You just got to be out there.
Especially being on Bible Belt, a lot of people
Yep.
want to talk about it.
Yeah.
They get really comfortable with you,
Yeah.
and they will.
There's a picture
Oh,
of them.
cool.
That's the third one that went by. So,
That's
Yeah, you
amazing.
need to show the camera too.
No, you did.
right here. It's right here.
You got rock climbing, you got.
Yeah.
Yep, you got a light. There you go.
So I am trained. I was supposed to scuba dive for Shark Week, and then I was getting my advanced scuba diving credentials because it was a really difficult dive, excuse me. And so I went down to Florida and I dove in a swamp, and I felt a little pain, and I was like, oh, I'll probably be fine. And then we went out the next day for our ocean dive, and I was like, man, guys, I can't equalize my ears at the surface. And they were like, nope, you are not going down. And so I ruptured my eardrum the day before I left for Columbia for shark. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
Right?
no, so that Loch Ness Phil did, but it was dry suit, and I don't have that license yet. So because it's completely different, because it's so crazy. Scuba diving is fascinating and difficult and scary and awesome all at once. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Blah, 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 blah.
Paranormal diving would be very interesting.
I know. I'm trying to think of that because there's so many sites that have underwater, like towns that have been flooded or graveyards.
Talk
Statues
to
and stuff that they find off of the coast of Greece and Italy.
Yeah,
stuff
totally.
Like that.
So now I just need to figure out some equipment that can work underwater,
talk to Debbie. You talk to Debbie Ziegelmeyer?
Yes,
She
I
does that.
love Debbie. Yeah, I know.
She's a-
Yeah, I know. She's amazing. And the evidence she's got is just
We don't want to keep
incredible.
you because we know it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, right.
But thank you for.
Thanks for
If somebody wanted to contact you, could they?
Yeah, the best way is Instagram. Let me look at my handle because that's probably the only one I keep up with religiously. And I guess my handle, Heather A.M.O.K. That's my handle.
Well,
There you go.
That'd be hard to remember.
Yeah.
Where do they get you?
So all the episodes are streaming now on Discovery Plus and HBO Max, and then the new seasons will air on the Discovery Channel.
That's exciting.
Yep.
I
Yep.
appreciate your time.
Hey, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having
Hey,
us.
thanks for the time.
Yeah,
Thanks for chatting. This
Sorry,
is
my hands are
awesome.
cold.
No, you're good. I'm hot, so it was good.
Think we can get your team on one of our shows next year, maybe?
Maybe. Whoa.
Keep that line sharp up in the show next year.
No, I don't.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
That was a great interview, you guys, with Heather Amaro. And check her out on Expedition X on Discovery Plus or HBO Max. And we will be back soon with a little bit more from the.
Yeah, that was great.
It was awesome. All right.
Oh, yeah. I was expecting she'd come here and sit down maybe 5 minutes, but she talked for a good long
All
time.
right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in a little
Great.
bit.
Bye.